Alright guys, finally decided to make another video. The 400 hasn't really changed much. I did put some handguards on it, clutch perch, 450R front shocks, and I did all that over the summer. It's on a stand right now. I kind of messed it up. Went to this place called Durham Town. I'm sure most people have heard about it. It's got like 6,000 acres of just land to ride on. I was on their MX track, and let me just tell you, a stock 400EX is not a motocross bike by any means. I mean, if you're going to be jumping as high as those jumps are, you need to at least have some kind of suspension. I mean, I have like 450R suspension all the way around. Like, that's an 05 450R shock. And yeah, it's it's not a motocross bike. Battery came out, cracked the box. Battery came out tumbling around. Obviously destroyed my terminals. And since I'm not poor, I just don't have any money because I'm a kid. I put JB Weld on the terminals. The solenoid actually cracked in half because the battery was still attached to it and decided it didn't want to let go, so it just, yeah. So yeah, that's about what my damage is. I think it tallied up to about 60 bucks worth of damage. And yeah, all I have for money is what I made over the summer at a fast food joint. So that's kind of steep. I did buy this though over the summer. Got a smoking deal on it. Not really. Paid 200 bucks for it. All original Polaris Trailblazer 250. All original. I have the original wheels. I just slapped some Douglas blue labels on there, or maybe I don't know. They're Douglas, but don't know what label they are. Also sourced some MX tires for that. They're just some cheap 18s with some 8-inch rims or 8-inch wheels. I'm probably going to do a full build series on this thing if you want to watch it. Or if you're interested, there's a, I forgot his name on YouTube. He has a really sweet, like, 01. It's got like the DG bumper on it and the pipe on it. I think he's like a Wiseco top end. It's got like the same kind of chrome Douglas wheels. It's really sweet. This thing, if you want, I'll just go ahead and show. For the front shocks, everybody tells you to not notch this out. Like, have to notch it to get it into the slot right there. They're like, oh, don't notch it, it's gonna weaken it. Trust me. This is the stock 400EX top. Maybe it's the bottom. Nope, that's the top. It's so thin, but even with what I cut out of this just to fit it in there, it's still double that. It's fine. And you have to on the back notch the frame just a tad. Yeah, but they slid in there. Make sure you set it to the softest setting on the top and the bottom little adjustments, because the geometry on these things are not the same as a 450R, obviously. So it's gonna ride a little weird if you don't. Plus, what's the point? I mean, those are pogo sticks compared to these. I mean, these are just so much better, especially if you're not, if you're like me, minimum wage 16-year-old. I can't afford, high dollar shocks, so pick those up for pretty cheap. And if you just wait, you can find them for a really good deal. Like, I got those locally for about $200. They're off an 06. They're very, very clean, very, very low hours. And yeah, just don't, if you see a set of like 2014 shocks for like 300 bucks, cool, but you can probably still find some cheaper ones. And plus, these are red, they look better, obviously. But yeah, don't jump on the first deal. You still wait and find something else. Yeah, that thing got a ton of views from the little startup video I did on it. I mean, a ton, like 15,000 views. That's ridiculous. I might do a walk around on it one day, but yeah, here's the 400, hasn't really changed. And I've got the 250 now, so if you want to see that, I'll be taking that apart probably within the next month or so. Just gotta, you know, get some money to rebuild the bottom end because the crank bearings are out on it. It's gonna need crank bearings and it's gonna need a top end, so I'll just do like a Wiseco top end. So yeah, once this is finished and back together, I actually might finally do a riding video on it because I don't know, it's a quick little bike. I like it. So yeah, thanks for watching.